I was like, hallelujah. Good morning. Welcome back to At Home with Tracie. I'm Tracie Smith McCarthy, founder and principal interior designer at Design Theory in Portland, Oregon. So I'm here to update you on what's next, what I'm doing, and the changes I've made. So starting with where I'm at right now, I am in a waiting period. I've ordered the arch. The reason I'm in a waiting period is, let me recap first. So I am remodeling my lower level west side bedroom. I have moved out all the items from the bedroom. I selected my paint, selected or put together my mood board, removed the baseboards, we removed the crown molding, removed the door off one of the bedroom closets to make way for an alcove. Dewan, who is helping me, which I'm so grateful for, he cut out the alcove. He cut it out, cut the doorway a little wider, so which is going to be used either for a work desk or a vanity space. So, and that's where we're at. It's all cut out. I've been spackling holes in the wall and sanding and creating a smoother texture on the walls for get ready for paint. Well, I ordered the arch, which I thought, but I actually ordered curved corners. So I went back to the business owner and I told them, I said, hey, I ordered the wrong thing. Can I exchange or can I pay you the difference for the arch? I'm thinking it's only a $20 difference. He's like, cool, sure, we can do it. We can do that. I'll put it on hold and you let me know what you want, and then we can go from there. So I went back to his site. It asked for one more size that the other one didn't ask for, which was the width. So I got the width of the opening, and then I was like, 2 and 2, the arch will need, because they're two pieces, and the arch will need to touch at the top. So then that means that the arch is going to have to be bigger. That means that it might cost more money. And it did. It was like $110 or $130 more. So I told the guy, I said, no, that's outside my budget. Can we cancel that? So he graciously canceled my order. I then was like texting Dewan and saying, hey, it's way out my budget. And then so we were looking for other options. And then we finally came to the option of just making it ourselves, right? So he was going to go out and buy the 2x4s for me and the plywood and bring it over next week. I was editing another video to share with you on updates, right? And I was like, well, I need a picture of an alcove. I want to show what that could possibly look like. And so I went searching for what that could possibly look like. I went on Pinterest and then I went to Google. Not sure why I use Google. It's rare that I use Google. It's more common that I use Pinterest for something like this. Well, I came across a link from, I believe the company is called Archway Hardwood or something like that, but I'll put the name in the description. And they had the most beautiful arch, perfect arch, perfect. And I thought, oh, this is probably an arm and a leg too, but I'm going to do it. So it asked me for the, it asked for the width, like the last time. It asked for the thickness of the stud. So of course I measured twice, measured 3 times. Just want to make sure I have the right. Put it in. Let me tell you something. 45, little over $45. So much. Excited, right? And then I thought, oh, it's the shipping's probably gonna cost me like $100, right? It's a big piece of wood, and they're gonna melt. I'm thinking it's gonna cost an arm and leg just for the shipping. The shipping was only $20, so basically the same price as the first order, the mistake order. It was about the same price because I believe it was $66 and some change. This was $67 and some change. I was like, hallelujah. So I ordered it. So, but when I ordered it, it said it'll be about 1.5 to 2.5 weeks, which then puts me in a holding space, which is fine. And which definitely is fine. So while I'm in this holding space waiting for the arch to come, I made some plans to work on the furniture that I have, which I have 2 nightstands and a bed frame, a sleigh bed frame that I I thrifted. So the bed frame I got on Facebook Market, and the one of the nightstands I got on Facebook Market for like $10. And then the other nightstand I was walking home from the gym and it was sitting out on the sidewalk. And I was like, and I was like checking it out, and I was like, oh, this is heavy. This is a nice piece of heavy furniture. It was just a little dusty. And I was like, okay, I'm gonna get this, right? It's just up the street from my house. So I still have my brother's dolly. I get that dolly out my basement and I roll it down the street and plop that nightstand on the dolly and take it home. So I have those 3 items to work on. Now, I do have some changes that I made in regards to the nightstand. So I was going to do this very whimsical, creative piece. I was going to paint on it, but then it started to look kitty-like. I want grown. I want adult, right? But I also want feminine. So I found this other piece, another anthropology inspired piece, another anthropology piece that I was inspired by, and it has applique, right? It looks like it's wood carving, right? It's carved, the wood is carved, but I'm just going to use a piece of applique, a wood, maybe out of wood, or I don't know, something they put in a molding, and and glue it on and then paint, right? I think that's what I'm going to do. It's still whimsical, but it'll have a more grown vibe, and it'll still be feminine. Um, I probably will go with kind of the same color that it is, a taupe color, and yeah, so I'm excited about doing that. And then I probably do one like that and the other one like in just a straight like black, a matte black of some sort. Now, will both of those fit in that room? I do not think so. but I am going to paint both of them. I am going to make some alterations to both of those nightstands because I have another bedroom upstairs. I have two bedrooms upstairs. And so even though I'm going to take one, uh, I'm going to create a closet in the east side, lower east side bedroom. Um, this nightstand can go upstairs. So the other change I made was the ceiling medallion. So I was going to go with a very simple ceiling medallion, but I want to do something a little more fancy, something a little with a little more like uh, decorative on it. I don't want to go too Victorian, but I do want some decoration on it. Um, and then I also kind of switched up the crown molding. I think I want a little more decoration on that as well, especially since the baseboards are pretty simple. Um, and yeah, I think that's what I'm going to go with. And I might change the baseboards as well. Who knows? But for now, it's the ceiling medallion and the crown molding that I'm going to kind of switch up from the original decisions. Um, what else is there? And I think that those are the only changes for now. Um, so the next video, it will probably be of me working on, unless that arch happens to show up sooner than later. The next video is going to be of the furniture that I got on Facebook Market and that I found, and that and how it came out. I'm not sure how quick I can get through it this week, but I'm gonna get through some of it. And that's about it. Thank you for joining me, and I will see you on Wednesday. Toodaloo.